Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a little bit of a mishmash kind of video. I was gonna sit down and do a how to pack for your Disney college program video because the one that I posted in 2013 is a little outdated, and also I'm super awkward in it the whole time, so we're gonna do a refresher. But as I was sitting down and kind of reviewing my own like tips and packing lists and whatnot, I realized that a lot of these same tips can be applied to long-term travel. So we're kind of killing two birds with one stone here, and we're gonna cover getting ready for the Disney college program as well as preparing for long-term travel. Because like I said, a lot of these tips and like packing advice are gonna be pretty much the same. Before we get started though, y'all know the drill. If you're not subscribed already, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the little notification bell. I hate having to say that, but YouTube has just been so great lately, and some people, the videos like aren't popping up in their subscription feeds, which is just great. But anyway, so subscribe, hit the little notification bell, don't forget to follow me on my social media accounts. Now let's get to the video. If you're new to this channel, or if you're just completely unaware, I used to be a flight attendant. I spent a month traveling around England one time, and all I took with me was a carry-on suitcase and a backpack, and we didn't do laundry the whole time. Like, I literally just fit a month's worth of stuff in one suitcase and a backpack, and I have done the Disney college program twice now, so I do kind of know what I'm talking about here. So definitely, like, don't take these tips with a grain of salt. This is some tried and true information here, people, and it's going to save you. First and foremost, figure out your mode of transportation. If you're driving, whether it's to Disney or whether it's on your little like a road trip situation, you don't necessarily have to worry about confining all of your stuff to 2 or 3 bags, depending on the size of the vehicle. But you do still you still don't want to just take your entire closet, because you don't want to be traveling around wherever you're going. You don't want to be on a road trip with a whole bunch of stuff to lug around. Also, if you're at Disney, you are sharing your closet with either 1 or 2 other people, depending on where you're living. Well, 2 or 3 people are not going to be able to fit all of their closets in the one single closet that they have there per room. So you still can't take your whole closet. You do still have to, you know, pick and choose what you want to take, but you do have a little bit more leeway because you will be in a vehicle. But for my people that are either flying or taking a train, unless you want to pay some serious like checking fees or like checked bag fees, you are gonna have to do a little bit of confining. You're also gonna want to roll your clothes. That is what I did when I went to England. I rolled everything, and I was able to fit so much more stuff in my suitcase than if I just like laid it all in flat. This next tip is probably going to be mostly for the Disney college program people, but also if you're doing some long-term travel, things like shampoo and conditioner and body wash, you'll be able to get that stuff most anywhere, especially for my Disney people. That is stuff that you can get once you're down there. Do not take up precious real estate. If you're flying or taking the train, do not take up precious real estate by taking all your full-size like shampoos and body, like, nah. Don't worry about that. I mean, if you have room to, then yeah, go ahead. Don't take up precious real estate. You can get that stuff down there. I mean, it's Orlando. You're gonna be able to get that stuff down there. Now, in terms of what to actually bring, you are going to want to research where you're going to be. If you're traveling around different places, then research like what the weather is like at those places before you get there, and like when you're gonna be there type thing. If you've never been to Orlando, Florida, it does get cold at night in the winter months, so you do still want to take some warm clothes. And it does rain. It is the Sunshine State, but it does rain almost daily. But yes, it is not sunny and 75 every day. Take like 5 minutes to just look into the weather and plan accordingly. For me personally, when it comes to the Disney college program, I tried to take about like 10 just kind of basic shirts, some going out clothes or like nicer clothes. You do need to take at least 1 business attire outfit for traditions. You do have to dress nicely for that, so just a little heads up there. I mean, realistically, like, you're gonna be working the majority of the time. You're also gonna be buying a whole bunch of stuff while you're there, so not only like do you need to worry about getting everything down to Orlando, but you're gonna have to get everything back home. Granted, you can ship stuff, but you're not going to need nearly as much as you think you do. Even when I spent the month traveling around England, there was some stuff that I didn't even touch in my suitcase, and I bought things while I was there. So really just take what you absolutely need. You can always buy stuff once you get there. For my people who need like definite numbers to confine themselves to. I tried to keep it about 10 basic shirts, some nice clothes, like going out, at least one business outfit for traditions, a couple different pairs of shoes, so tennis shoes, some sandals, some heels. Keep it probably less than 5. For my Disney peeps, there are outlet malls within walking distance to some of the complexes. If you're like really pressed for room, keep some of the shoes at home. Bottoms, couple pairs of jeans, few shorts. You're gonna want a few swimsuits, couple hats, one pair of sunglasses, maybe 2. Really just confine yourself. Everybody down there is in the same situation as you. Everybody is going to be like repeat wearers of their outfits. And if you're doing some long-term travel, you're not gonna see the people, like if you wear something one day and then wear it again 3 days later, the chances of you seeing the same people that you saw on those days are very slim. The numbers that I just said, that's what I try to stick to. I mean, maybe like some rompers or dresses as well, because that's a whole outfit and it's only one piece of clothing. Those numbers are what I try to stick to personally. If you want to, if you have some more room or less room, then like go ahead and fluctuate those. But that is just what I find works for me. If you're traveling long term, if you're going someplace cold, hey, you might need some warm clothes. If you're going someplace warm and traveling around there, you might not need some warm clothes. Just, it goes back to like researching where you're going to and then planning and packing accordingly. So tip number 1 was packing and planning accordingly. Tip number 2 kind of follows with the planning, but just give yourself some set numbers of how many items of each thing you can take. You know, the things that you absolutely need, like underwear, and then just give yourself some numbers. Tip number 3, pack neutral colors. This is more for my long-term travelers than Disney, but if you pack neutral colors, then you can do a lot of mixing and matching, so you're not wearing the same exact outfit multiple times, and that is going to save you so much room just by packing basic colors and basic pieces that can all be mixed and matched with each other. Tip number 4, leave some room because you are going to buy stuff and you still have to get that stuff home too. Granted, you, like, worst case scenario, you can just ship it home because you know your home address. You don't know the address of where you're going. But it's gonna be easier if you just leave yourself some room in your suitcase, in your luggage, because you are going to be buying stuff. Whether you're traveling or you're going to the Disney College Program, you're gonna be buying stuff. It's just plain and simple. Personal experience here, people. Take it from me. My 5th and final tip is going to be pertaining to the luggage. If you're doing some long-term travel and you're going to multiple places, try to keep all of your stuff in just a carry-on suitcase, because yeah, you want to take as much as possible, but again, from personal experience, you do not want to be lugging around a giant ass suitcase from the airport to a train station to a ferry or wherever you're going, like, or in the London Underground. I was so happy to only have a backpack and a carry-on when we were navigating through the Underground, compared to my friends that had 2. There was one girl, she had 2 giant suitcases. What are you doing to yourself? Whether you're like long-term travel or going to Disney, it's still, I would definitely recommend just, I mean, if it's Disney, like, check a bag, have a carry-on, have a backpack. I know it's gonna be hard because it's like 4 months or 7 months or however long your program is. It's gonna be hard, but I believe in you. I believe in you, you can do it. I keep it to 2 suitcases. I have a big carry-on and then I have a little carry-on. If y'all have been with me for a while now, then you know that I've been working with Away Luggage for about a year now. And I still absolutely love the luggage. It's what I use myself. It's the only luggage that I have now that I'm not a flight attendant anymore. And so now I've got the regular carry-on, and this is their old version where you do need the little like screwdriver to take out the battery. But I also have the bigger carry-on, and this is one of their newer ones that has the pocket, which was a complete game changer for me. It was the one thing that I severely missed about my flight attendant suitcase. With their newer suitcases, so if you were to go on their website now and order one, this is one reason that I particularly love these suitcases for long-term travel or to take with you to the Disney College Program, is because the battery just pops right out. So you can have this with you on the train or on the plane or whatever, and it's just your own little personal charger. As you can see, the battery comes with 2 USB ports, so you can charge your phones, iPads, what have you. And then this little port right here is how you charge the battery itself, and you just push this button here to see how much like power this little guy has. This is a lithium battery, so there are some airlines that you would have to remove it from the suitcase, but honestly I would want to remove it anyway, because then I can have this right on my person instead of having it in the suitcase, which is going to be up in the overhead bin. Or if you have to check it, it's just so much easier. You just pop it out, pop it back in, or if you're going to Disney or long-term travel, if you're on a train, just have this right with you. It just makes it so easy. It's your own personal little charger now that comes right with your suitcase. You don't have to go and buy a separate one. It's right with you. Obviously, as y'all can tell, it is a hard case suitcase, so super durable. And for any of my people who are flying, it does have the TSA approved lock. All of their luggages, or all of their suitcases do have this TSA approved lock. And one of my personal favorite features, apart from the charger, is the 4 wheels. Y'all, if you've never had a suitcase that has 4 wheels, it's a game changer. You are missing out. You need to get yourself a suitcase with 4 wheels, because holy cow, it is so much easier to pull around through a station or an underground or an airport. So much easier. So, as always, you guys can use my code JENNY at awaytravel.com/Jenny to get $20 off of your suitcase. I've had so many of you guys comment on some of my past videos saying that you've also ordered the suitcase and that you also love it. I see some of my friends ordering them. One of my friends actually recently got the same suitcases as me, but in white. Well, she didn't get the pocket suitcase. She just got like the regular, she got the bigger carry-on, and then she got the smaller carry-on, and she got them in white. And I kind of need a white suitcase now. I don't even care if it's gonna get dirty. It looks so sharp. So yeah, they do have a bunch of different colors. It's a lifetime warranty, and you have like 100 days to return it if you don't like it, and you get a full refund. But yeah, if anything goes wrong, they'll send you another one, or they'll fix it for you. And the last time I checked on the website, they did say that they were working on a program where if you have one of the old styles of suitcases, like this one where you have to actually go in like the inside of the suitcase and take the little screws to remove the battery. Last I checked, they were still working on some sort of program where you could send in your old suitcase and they would send you like the same one, only the upgraded one with the ejectable battery. I mean, you can still remove the battery in the old ones, you can't just like pop it in and out. But yeah, so once again, if y'all want to get your own away suitcase, which I would highly recommend, you can get $20 off of your suitcase by using my code JENNY with 2 Y's, and just go to awaytravel.com/Jenny. If y'all have any other specific like packing for long-term travel or packing for the Disney College Program tips in terms of basically like not a packing list, but just kind of how to pack in general, then definitely leave those tips down below, because I'm sure other people as well as myself will greatly appreciate any other insights. I hope y'all liked this video. If you are doing the Disney College Program, then congratulations, you're going to have an absolutely amazing time, and I'm so excited for you. Definitely leave a comment down below what your role is. If you also have a Disney College Program like channel and you're going to be vlogging everything, then let me know, like leave a link to that too, so that way I can go check it out and say hi. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Until next time, work hard, be kind, spread good vibes. I love you all. Goodbye.